Hello everybody, my name is Joe Guy and welcome back to Subnautica. So, let me tell you the definition of a panic attack. Which I probably should have prepped because I'm gonna have to Google it now. Hang on. Panic at fucking... Oh, I hate androids. Ooh, I do. Would just... Oh my god. Okay, just stop. Just calm down. There we go. Panic attack definition. Search. Definition of panic attack is an overwhelming feeling of acute and disabling anxiety. Now, amongst the symptoms of this, and I looked this up, I found this out actually quite soon after I faced the Reaper, is a tingling and numbness in your extremities, your hands, and a feeling of shivering and being cold. So, like, shivering due to fright is a form of panic attack. This is what this game is giving me, like, genuinely, like, getting that close to I'm so used to saying Reaper Leviathan as if I don't deal with any other Leviathans. A ghost Leviathan, and by extension I suppose we should just be calling it a ghost, gives me the shakes. It honestly does. Like, approaching it makes me lose slight amounts of feeling. It's probably not a good sign for my game. Alright, hang on, did we get a blueprint from PDA or something? What's this new blueprint? Oh. I don't want that. It's weird and gross. No offense to the person it's modeled after, who I'm almost certain is a member of the staff. First of all, let's do what we're most interested in. Fauna, Leviathans. The Ghost Leviathan. So, compared with the Reaper, it's the same amount of threat. And this creature is approaching the size limit for sustainable organic life forms and has been designated Leviathan class. Yeah, you didn't really need the second half of that sentence, did you? Adults of the species have been encountered exclusively around the edges of the volcanic crater, which supports life on this part of the planet. And react with extreme aggression on approach. Yeah. Hammerhead. The cartilage is the extension of the creature's skull, form a hammerhead which protects the Ghost Leviathan as it performs devastating ramming attacks. Okay. Jaws. While fully capable of tearing through the flesh of any creature in range, all evidence indicates that mature Ghost Leviathans feed on microscopic life forms in the waters around the edges of the inhabited zone. Their vicious attacks on interlopers to their domain are not predatory in nature, but territorial. A creature so vast requires a huge expanse of water to satisfy its daily calorie requirements. Torso, its muscled interior body is surrounded by a translucent outer membrane, suggesting adaptation for deep low-light environments. When threatened, it can tense its entire body before lashing out with incredible speed. Jeez. Excuse me. Just a bit thirsty. Probable migratory behavior. This specimen was likely born far from the area where it was encountered. Okay. Oh, I see. Right. Gotcha. Born. Not necessarily... So, volcanic crater, huh? That's interesting. That is interesting. So, honestly, like, down there, it'll be good to review that in the footage because it was a bit of a blur. It was so big. The scanner was having trouble getting around it. I had no idea how close I was to completing my scan, how far I should be away from it without losing my ability to scan it, and what it was doing. I will admit, like, at the end there, it sort of seemed to lose interest in me as if its attack had failed. And the stasis rifle was obviously having trouble dealing with it as well. I don't know if the propulsion gun would have done anything. It's a weird one, to be sure. Volcanic crater, you say? Volcanic crater. That's interesting. So what's next for me, partner? Maybe I take the sea moth down there again and try to get a scan of those floaty-headed guys. I don't know, I really doubt that I can outrun a Ghost Leviathan. But you don't know until you try. Get this up. Wait for daylight. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite... Never mind, it does take you to daylight. Alright, let's head down there again and see what's going on. Migratory behavior. You're not wrong, it moved a lot. Like, if that was a Reaper, it would have never come that far forward. Oh, there's a bone shark. Jeez, that gave me a tiny wee fright. Here we go. Let's go down. We're almost done with this area, but we saw a new creature which I want to scan off before I go. I don't know what else this Halloween biome has to offer, although we might want to gather some of the blood while we're down there. go. How am I doing on space? I'm doing okay on space, but not great. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. I see floaty floaties. Worth noting also, unlike Reapers, can't hear the Ghost Leviathans coming. Goodness me, this game. However, we take a small amount of comfort in the fact that it is... Okay, I want some blood. Doesn't look like there's a huge amount of like predation going on around here. And I certainly can't see the Ghost Leviathan anywhere in sight. Turn that off, please. Thank you very much. Still going on the slowest speed setting. My power is probably not looking too healthy, but that's okay. Down and out. But not down and out. So these just deep shrooms. Interesting. Let's take a couple of samples. Hey, you got a new blueprint synthesized from that. Excellent. Blood oil, taking up a ton of space in my inventory. Thank you very much. I thought I'd scan this already, but whatever. Lovely. So we know we need a lot of this. Benzene is a tricky thing to come by. And tricky to transport. In fact, I just hate it. I just put that officially.
Welcome aboard.
Me and it.
All systems online.
Not fast friends. Look at that, I can only store 3 of it in any one place. I was a fish just swimming through my fucking Cyclops. I'm gonna do a brief perimeter check, I think, whenever I kind of nip back and forth. Because the ghost likes to move, and I don't know where it would have moved to after our brief encounter. It's probably able to take out our Cyclops without too much worry. Having it up here safe and sound, probably a good thing. Let's go down. I would turn the lights off, but I need it. I need it for comfort. Okay, down we go again. You know, if I could glimpse it, that would be good, but I'm starting to think that if I was to glimpse it, I'd just spend the entire time watching it. It's so creepy, the jerky way that it moves. Still, it talked about that in the entry, didn't it? Oh shit. Should dump the rest of my crap as well. What was I saying? It does something. Oh, yes, it talked about in the entry for it that it stores up a lot of tension and can therefore move at very, very quick speeds. That is almost certainly what we saw it doing there. Oh, we love a bit of blood. Blood in the morning. I still have the stasis rifle and I need to hit it again. Not that that was a reliable method of survival. So it most certainly was not. See it we cannot. Still, the blood stuff here is plenty. What was that? Oh, right. God, get the prawn suit on here. Can you imagine? No thanks. Well, before we leave as well, we should find out what these deep mushrooms are for. How much space have I got left? Enough for one more? It's not worth it. Let's head back in and check that blueprint that we synthesized. Maybe there's probably a databank entry for it as well. Oh, yes, very nice. Exploitable. So we got bloodvine. This species of kelp grows in sparse copses, pun intended, I am sure, deep on the ocean floor and provides shelter for an array of distinct fauna and megafauna. Survival of these depths is challenging, and the life forms which make their homes here have developed unusual coping mechanisms, including a bleaching of skin pigment, dependency on naturally occurring metals and oils to adjust. Did I mark the... Yeah, I did. I was just checking if I marked the end of the last episode, because I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes today. Not an amazing haul for like 3.5 hours. God, 4 hours now. Okay, what am I saying? Yeah, metals and oils to adjust temperature and pressure, and in some cases even electrical defense mechanisms. The vibrant red oils which seep from the blood vine coagulate into semi-hard pustules which frequently fall loose and form a vital foodstuff for the local ecosystem. They drink blood, or are otherwise reabsorbed into the ground over time. They were shameless in like how how cheesy they wanted to go with it, but it is still super scary. A discolored relative of the acid mushroom adapted to its low-light conditions, considerably more acidic than its shallow-dwelling cousin. It may have applications in advanced fabrication. Hydrochloric acid, you say? No shit. Let's find the recipe. 2 new blueprints somewhere. I can now make polyethylene. Golden hydrochloric acid and deep shrooms ×3. Well, let's fucking get out there. Because this is not a trip I want to make very often, thank you very much. Yes, please do feel free to echo ridiculously. Ah, crap, I forgot to store my shit. God. You know, one of the reasons I like building bases is that it's a claim on the environment. It makes me feel powerful. Out here in the Cyclops, I love the Cyclops, but it doesn't make me feel secure. Well, no, it does when I'm in it. But when I'm not, things are a little different. Right, in here I guess you can use that as well. We've got so much space. I'm gonna have a little bit of the water, which I'm taking out. Look at me using water on the fly. Ta-da! Check out this. It's a fairly epic looking area. All the mountains and shit. Anyway, deep shrooms. So I wonder if I should start cutting through this from here. This is gonna kind of primarily become resource gathering. I just want a ton of these before I head back. If I head back, I will. And then what? We got this volcanic area nearby. But honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to do next. Like, what does the story demand? We have these rough, extremely rough locations of alien facilities, and that's kind of where I feel like I should be heading next. Tell you what's next on the story, because I don't have an exact location for the alien facilities. You follow the Degassi, that's what you do. God, it's been so long since I've, like, finding Jellybase, what is now Jellybase, one of the first things that I did discover. First major story things, aside from the alien tower, etc. But God, we're gonna hit capacity pretty damn quick, aren't we? Yes, I think we are. I can build more, of course, but why bother when dying is so much easier? Yeah, it's been so long since that, I almost forgot about that. What am I doing up here? Right, Greggy. More deep shrooms. So the Degassi found something down there, and it makes sense to follow their trail, because found something they did. Whether or not it is related to the cure is unknown, but it is certainly our best shot. See it anywhere? No. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to review the footage again for the Ghost Leviathan for another reason, is because I don't know what sound it makes. So focused on just... I was gonna say, but that, it probably makes that noise. It actually doesn't. That was a warper. Good to know they're around. There we go. We're almost at capacity. It'd be a waste to lose our Cyclops now. Man, as if these are like the two things this biome offers as well. There's bound to be more. Hang on. Let's take an accounting of how much space we have. And you know what? I am going to cut through it from here. I think I've spraffed enough. Got room for 1 more blood oil and 7 more deep shrooms, and I'll go out and collect that and be right back with you. Well, there we have it. You know, I suppose a good way to store blood oil would be to just turn it into benzene, because that reduces its rate literally from what, 12 spaces in your inventory to 1, from what I can tell. Oh dear, we have wasted the day and now it is becoming night. Come on, behave. I'm never quite sure where this turns from, so it's kind of hard to judge. There we go, that's more what I'm used to expecting. Oh shit, I hit... Hit the thing. Where's my beacon? Actually, come to think of it. First of all, turn off the lights. I'm gonna go quiet for a second. Second of all, nip over here. Take this out. There's maybe a waste last time, but still. Here we go. And where's the beacon for the life pod? Or have I just gone the wrong direction? Where is it? There it is. I guess that happened. Alright, well, let's sleep. Make it day. We're not going to be able to rely on light forever, of course, but for as long as we have it, we may as well make use of it. And as usual in the darker biomes, we go to bed a little too early. Green light. Haha. A true dawn this is not. No siree. I wonder if we can get a glimpse of anything out there. Oh, yeah, we can see plenty. There it is. This is Halloween. This is... Halloween, this... I still can't see it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The one thing worse than not seeing enemy is... There it is. Hold that thought. See how we do here. This is facing that way. Should be here somewhere. Bloody hell, enigmatic things. Stays rifle. What the fucking laughed? This fucking place, man. Spidey. It was over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, I just went into the damn rock. I wonder I couldn't find it before. There you are. Come on. Come on, baby. I know you can grab me and do terrible things to me. I want it to happen. Hey, buddy. Crab squid. Goodness me, you take forever. Bye, Z's. I'm evil rain monster. I'm crying. Crank. Alright. Kodos. I'm pretty sure one is Kodos.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I can scan anything and it can't do anything to me. Okay. Just once again checking around. So... Oh, so it would be cool. And this was like... If this was more like a research game, then they would have, like, you could use your PDA to play the sounds that the things make. That'd be cool. Alright, let's back out in the same way that we came in. I'm honestly even scared to, like, turn around in case we attract the wrong sort of attention. Up and up and up and up and up. And once we're up, we'll read that databank entry. And find out it was exploitable and then have to come back down again. It could well happen. What? Could well happen. See, when I tilt my thing like that, I swear it doesn't right itself. I now just permanently face up. Good to know the volcanic craters around here, though. Up, 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 up. Lovely. Okay. That's maybe enough danger for today. What's this, the 5th episode? Ugh, I kind of need to find room for like a last one. So now that we're safe, exit and exit. Let's turn the lights back on. We can afford it. We're rolling in the money. We're like the richest person on the planet. Carnivores. Crab squid. Here we go. This large predator can be found in deep waters, where it lurks amongst the blood kelp and membrane trees in search of prey. It can deploy a powerful electromagnetic pulse to defend itself. 1. Limbs. 10 limbs feature different appendages for swimming, walking, hunting, and possibly even tool use. Creatures caught in its grasp are expertly butchered and quickly consumed. Wonderful. Behavior. Rays and other illuminated herbivores are its usual prey, and it will approach and attack any light source in the vicinity. Interesting. Its EMP blast was likely developed as a response to predation by creatures with electrical hunting mechanisms. Ah, right. That's interesting. Intelligence. While crab squids appear to have large brains and a resemblance to the intelligent squids of Earth, the organ inside the creature's head is in fact its stomach, which it must fill with startling regularity. Excellent. It is as hungry as a lot of things are smart, is basically what it's saying. Neutralizes electrical equipment. Lights attract unwanted attention. Once again, I got off pretty scot-free with that. Let's turn around. And we'll head back to Red House, because I'm going to do one last thing today as part of like an episode. Then I don't know what I want it to be. Maya's scratching at my bookcase. Because, I don't know, that's her deep ocean, I suppose. You know, I said this in Dragon Age Origins, but it is worth saying in this as well. Every time I talk to my cat, here you go. Scritch. Every time I talk to my cat in when I'm like let's playing, it's always like, "You're fucking cat." It's like really aggressive. It sounds like, but I swear it's not. Like I'm very, very nice to her. I'm a very nice owner, or at least I like to think so. And she's a very well-behaved cat, but she is also a cat, and therefore is annoying, and it is funny when she's annoying. Check it out. Another alien vent up there. I wonder one day, I don't know how this is going to happen, but in-game, like I'm almost thinking like, yay, fast travel. It's an option. So I went through that there, right? And this is the end of the... God, I really didn't travel very far from... I thought like familiar territory was much further out, I guess. Interesting. Ghost Leviathan, what an achievement today. To scan it, to very nearly be killed by it, to confront one with not but a scanner and control over the fabric of time. That's cool, that makes me feel good. It makes me feel like when I get to the end of today's session, I go, I accomplished a thing. I haven't furthered the story, I haven't gone like really, really deep or anything like silly like that. But to further the story I have. Congrats to Joe. So now we're both gonna we're all going to enjoy a nice, pleasant trip back to Red House. There's maybe a couple more things I want to do this session, and that's about it. But I suppose I can wrap up here, just by saying that follow your dreams. You too can enter Halloween Town and emerge unscathed with a small pint of blood and enough mushrooms to make even some famous drug user happy. I've always been terrible at like named comedy. Like, oh, this person needs more potatoes than what's his face, like stuff like that. I find it funny. As is the fact that I apparently just okay Googled. Fuck you, androids, fuck you. Here you go. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was holding W without looking at the screen. That's probably quite dangerous. What the hell was I saying? Oh yes, just about those jokes. I can't do those jokes. I apologize. If you ever see me try to do those jokes, just brace yourself for a failure. You know, I've heard about this place, Cyclops in the Shallows. I'm going to save. Because that would be a terrible end to today's session after everything I've done. I could try using up some of my stuff now that I've got was it ketamine? Ketamine? Isn't that dangerous to have? I forget. Here we go. I'm gonna wrap up here, guys, honestly. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. What a day. And in the next episode, fucking fuck. In the next episode, we'll do something related to crafting or exploring or trying to establish a new base. Whatevs. See you then.